Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. Today I have a deck called Cold Hard Flash. This is an Ashe LUX deck, and the reason why I paired these two together are for two reasons. So in order to level up LUX, you need to cast a 6+ mana spell. The Frejlord offers the spell called Harsh Winds, which will frostbite 2 enemies, so you kind of double up on level ups here. It helps Ashe level up pretty fast, and LUX will level up automatically. It allows you to control the enemy side of the board, whether you're defending or attacking. You can take out units or protect your own. It's a really powerful spell at burst speed for 6 mana. Now, the other reason why Ashe and LUX work pretty well together is that inherently you're working with frostbite abilities here, and Demacia has single combat, one of the best spell cards from Demacia. You can frostbite an enemy when you single combat them. You can preemptively use single combat with a frostbite ability spell in hand, and then if they try to react with a spell of their own, it's really easy to just use a frostbite and then get an easy kill onto an enemy unit. So apart from that, we've got some units that offer protection with barrier, like the Brightsteel Protector and LUX, and also the Icefall Archer, who will frostbite enemies when he comes out. It's a super strong combo a lot of times. Now, the other part of this deck is the Mageseekers. So the Mageseekers, we're running a full set of each: the Conservator, the Persuader, and the Inciter. Each of them kind of corresponds with the 6+ mana spells that you can play. The Mageseeker, as the last breath of Conservator, will summon a 6+ spell from a region other than Demacia. The Mageseeker Persuader gets 1 to each stat and Challenger, and the Inciter will get +2. And because of this, we are also running Remembrance. So Remembrance is a 6-cost spell initially. You can play this turn 3, and then on turn 4, all of a sudden you can put down the Mageseeker Inciter. He's a huge unit all of a sudden, and you're able to deal tons of damage. Depending on what you get from Remembrance, you can also just potentially finish the game by turn 6. It just has a ton of potential. The two work really well together, or the Mageseekers and Remembrance, they just work really well together. And LUX as well works well with these 6-cost spells, Remembrance and Harsh Winds. We're also running, for more protection for us, Fury of the North. It's very likely that we can get these Mageseeker Persuaders down, freeing up our bulkier units to hit harder with Fury of the North and get an easy win. We're also running Battle Fury for kind of the same reason. We're just granting more attack damage. Once Ashe is leveled up, any frostbite units also can't block, so it's really easy to get a win off once Ashe is leveled up. LUX is dealing extra damage every time you summon these sparks and can target lower health enemies and deal kind of overwhelm damage to the Nexus with those spells. So, and overall, as far as a LUX deck goes, there may be better combinations other than Ashe. We've seen Heimerdinger and Thresh specifically. Ashe, however, kind of has her own space in this. It is more of a control deck when we're running it with Ashe with these frostbite abilities and with the spell specifically. But overall, she works really well together with Ashe. Pretty well. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay, so we're going against a Teemo Sejuani deck. I haven't seen this for a little bit. It does run around a little bit still, but it is not as widely used as it has been in the past. So what we need to be worried about is early game from Teemo. I don't really like any of these opening cards here, so I'm going to get rid of all of them. Hopefully get a little bit earlier of a curve here. Mageseeker Persuader is really nice to get rid of Teemo's early on because he has Challenger once we use stuff like Back-to-Back or Harsh Winds. If he plays a card here, we can play our Icefall Archer and Frostbite the Teemo. Okay, he doesn't, so in that case we are going to play our Mageseeker Persuader. We are susceptible to a Mystic Shot. We'll kind of fish out for that here, and it doesn't look like he has it, so we are in a pretty good spot. Let's play our Brightsteel Protector. This is going to force him to play a unit here. If not, we can get some pretty good damage, and also look for maybe a Fury of the North or a Mystic Shot again. We can fish for that a little bit. And he's got a Mystic Shot. He's just going to use it on our Nexus, so I guess leveling up the Sejuani here.
Stand in judgment.
So if he did that on the Nexus, more than likely we're going to be able to get up 6 damage in here. That's perfectly fine. We've got a flash freeze for the Teemo this round if he open attacks here, and he doesn't.
Have 3.
I've heard about you.
Let's... I think I'm going to pass and use Harsh Winds, perhaps.
I love the smell of mushrooms in the morning.
And this is going to, actually... Oh, what do I want to do? I'm going to take the hit, and I'm going to play Ashe.
Not for everyone. Ooh, quite a collection. All the world on
Alright, so he could have something like a thermogenic beam to take out Ashe. Okay, doesn't look like he does. Right here, what we're going to do is preemptively use our back-to-back. We could also... Let's actually put down our Mageseeker Conservator here. We're going to keep our 6 mana here for...
Show me a target.
My cause is righteous.
I'm going to open attack here. We're going to use our Harsh Winds. Okay, and he just capped under his Fury of the North range, which is nice. He's just preparing to kill the Ashe here.
Vandal scouts are never afraid.
He uses Elixir of Iron.
And spoil the surprise? Vandal scouts are never
Yeah,
afraid.
he shouldn't do that. But we can go like this and then sneak out a cheeky little kill on this Teemo here for blocking with it.
My pretty.
Perfect. Alright, so that was actually a really good play for us, and we kind of activated these abilities of our Mageseekers. So he's using Sejuani here. He tapped under his spell mana for Fury of the North, and we've got a Frostbite we can just use to... Let's see what he does here. We could suicide the Mageseeker Conservator here into this, but I think I'd rather kill it.
No closer. The time is right.
So we're gonna Frostbite his Sejuani here. Alright, that looks pretty good. And now it looks like we're going to be able to get an open attack here on his Nexus. We can also play our Ashe, but I kind of like the open attack.
You have no alibi.
We're threading quite a bit of damage here, and we're also damaging Sejuani. Alright, so it doesn't look like he has Fury of the North. And so what we can do here is threaten even more. I'm not going to attack with my Ashe just in case he does have Fury of the North and can get a cheeky kill on me. We're going to kill his Sejuani here.
Well fought.
And now we can lay LUX for this next round. And level her up with Harsh Winds and potentially win the game here. Okay, so he's taking out the Ashe. We are okay with that because all of a sudden our win condition is our LUX.
The storm approaches.
Alright, let's slow this down a little bit.
Pay debt.
Alright, he's just kind of going all in. He's going to be kind of recognizing that he's not going to be able to win this game, more than likely. I could screw up here still, but more than likely we're going to be able to win.
For justice and all things right.
You can't outrun justice.
Alright, we've got backup Harsh Winds here in case he can somehow kill us with Mystic Shots, but and we end up winning the game. So you can see this is kind of a control deck with Frejlord. You're able to get a lot of kind of control and sneaky attacks with your burst speed spells in Stand United and the Harsh Winds. Both of them are burst speed at 6 cost spells that will level up our units. Lux will level up Lux, and also help level up Ashe, and then activate the abilities for our Mageseekers. Yeah, pretty good. Not too bad of a deck, to be honest. Not used very often, and it's kind of fun to play.